Good morning. It's David the Lawman. So I've been inspired by friends on this platform, especially Sweet Charity, to share some personal stuff about me. So I'm an only child. Grew up in Brooklyn, very modest means. My father was a New York City taxi driver. My mother was a legal secretary. Now her boss ended up being my mentor. Great guy. So my father, Polish Jew, 9 out of 10 Polish Jews didn't make it out of the war. They were killed. So my father, at the outbreak of the war, fled to Ukraine, to a city which is now known as Lviv, which is in western Ukraine. And when the Germans invaded what was then the Soviet Union, he was captured in Lviv and somehow managed to survive over 4 years. How did he survive? In multiple different prison camps, at gunpoint, by the SS, forced to make arms for the German army. And I've got the transcript from the government in Germany confirming it all. So my father never ever talked about it, and Holocaust survivors are divided into two groups. One that want to chat about it, warn the world about the future of it coming back, and the other group. My father was in that group. We never spoke a word about it. So my mom, as I've said, my mom was born in London, in North Kensington, was bombed out of her home. A German bomb landed right in front of her home, and they were forced to flee to a little town called Maidenhead, where they lived in a little tiny unit above a store where my grandfather sold toys for even 25 years after the war. My grandfather, was a great man, had a factory in the East End of London, a wood factory, which was bombed in the war, bomb flat. So my mom's family took 2 shots from the Germans. 1, they lost their home. Thankfully, no one was hurt. And 2, their livelihood. But my grandfather was a relentless kind of guy, and maybe that's the gene that I got, and just went around doing whatever he had to do to support his family. Because back in those days, wives did not work, they stayed at home. So it was all on my grandfather to come up with a way to survive. So anyway, that's my story. Only child. I'm a relentless kind of guy. I guess I got the relentless survival instinct from my dad and from my mother's side of the family, especially my grandfather. So that's who I am. So be free to share your stories, post your stories, and show who you are, because that's who I am. Laying it bare here today on Thursday morning. So on my way to the office in the David the Lawman mobile, to the David the Lawman office, to work for you folks. So if you have any questions about me, about the law, about accidents, message me on this platform, and I promise you I will get back to you.